Devils can hold. It's third down and long. 4:13 to go in the first half. Back, deep drop, looking around, pitches it over the middle. Ball's tipped. Pick off Curtis Robinson. He falls down. Turnover for the Blue Devil defense.
Talked to Coach Sorrentino yesterday. Of course, we didn't have school, but we met up together here at school and talking about Curtis Robinson. Still favoring that ankle. He's kind of gimpy. He wanted to play. I hate to hold him out last week. You could tell the young man wanted to get in there, and he's a spirited athlete. Speed on speed. Made many big plays for the Devils last year. And that tip ball, he was ready for it. He couldn't take it far, but he does corral it and puts the Devils in excellent position now. And the 29, the Wolverines, a chance to get to their fourth touchdown.
See if the Blue Devils can keep cool heads here and punch this one in for another touchdown. Handoff up the left side. Brandon Jones, big hole, cuts it up the middle. Brought down about the Wolverines' 20-yard line. Good pickup by Brandon Jones. Turning clock here now. 3:30 to go in the first half of play. Second down and 1 for the Blue Devils. There's the snap. Handoff right up the middle to Crop, the workhorse. And it's going to be close as to whether or not he got the first down. We'll have to see on the spot. And Jermaine Crop picked up that first down. It's 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the 19-yard line of the Wolverines. There's the snap. Handoff right up the middle to Souter. First time we've, Philip Young there. Nice pickup. First time we've seen him on offense. It was Jeremy Bailey on that last play there, and a nice pickup of about 7 yards. So it's 2nd and 3 for the Blue Devils, and Jeremy Bailey's back in again. Except this time the ball goes off to Souter. Off to the races here. Brought down inside the 5-yard line. Looks like at the 2-yard line of the Wolverines. 1st and goal for the Blue Devil defense. It's Souter and Jeremy Bailey with Brandon Jones running back. Jenkins keeps it himself. Falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Second Blue Devil touchdown rushing this year for Mike Jenkins, and the Devils have looked really sharp on offense. That's their 5th possession, and they've got their 4th touchdown on the board. Only 1 interception in this first half mars the Blue Devils' perfect effort on offense, and the Devils have been hitting hard on defense. I'll tell you, a lot of the fans are really surprised tonight. They read too much in the paper, and of course, ink is cheap. You can buy it by the barrel. The Devils have come out there and played here in the first half. Just outstanding here. So on to the extra point screen away.
Snap, the hold's down, and the kick is up. Squib or turnaround kick there, and it's through the uprights. 1:42 to go in the first half of play. The Blue Devils now lead the football game 28-7 over the North Stafford Wolverines. And we are back underway here at Broman Field. Although it's a dimly lit field, we're still playing football. Another squib kick bouncing up the field over the head of the Wolverines. Picks it up at the 30. Stephen Barber drops him right at the 30-yard line. No gain on the return. Minute 38 to go in the first half of play. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 30-yard line. There's the snap. Ashenhurst has it. Pass to the far side and bobbles the hold there, but he gets it out of bounds. Nice pickup for the Wolverines. 2nd down and 3 for the Wolverines. 1:31 to go in the first half of play. There's the snap. Looking for the pass is Ashenhurst. He's looking for a receiver. He kind of stumbles a bit. He's keeping the ball himself. Nice pump fake. Gaskins wraps him up and tackles him out of bounds. 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. 1:23 to go now. They're at the 42. Back to pass again. Nice block of the Blue Devils defense. Right over the middle. The ball's tipped and incomplete. Nice Blue Devil defense last time by Brad Cagle in there at that deep safety position. Tipped the ball, prevented it from being completed. There's a snap to Ashenhurst. Rush right up the middle. Then the ball is dropped there, and we'll have to see what the officials decide. It looks like it hit the ground. And they're giving them the reception, it looks like. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. 3rd down and 3 for the Wolverines. They try to add something here at the end of the first half. Hand off to Woodbridge. Makes the first man miss. Curtis Robinson grabs the shirt tail and flings him down. Wolverines picked up the first down, so it's 1st down and 10 now. The running clock, 33 seconds to go in the first half. They're at the Blue Devil 48-yard line. Deep drop. The Blue Devils are on the rush here. Ashenhurst brings it down. He's running with it, and he steps tippy-toes out of bounds after a gain of about 6.
2nd down and 5.
One thing this hurry-up offense gives you is a good 2-minute drill here. It's 2nd down and 5, 24 seconds to go in the first half. Wolverines are on the march. Deep drop, looking for some wide-open receiver. There's not one. Blitz is on and wrapped up on the play. Good Blue Devil defense. Philip Young. It brings down the quarterback. After the Wolverines timeout, it's 3rd down and 8 at the 48-yard line. 14 seconds to go in the first half. There's the snap. Quick hitter out to the far side and completed. Blue Devils missed that tackle there. A little bit of standing around on the Blue Devil defense as the ball pops loose and rolls out of bounds. We're going to have to see on the spot as to whether or not he got the first down. After a Wolverine timeout, it's now 4th down and 3. 4 seconds left in the first half. And the Wolverines are still trying to figure out the play. All kinds of motion going on, trying to confuse the Blue Devil defense. The Blue Devils have 3 down linemen to rush the ball. And the Wolverines are still running around trying to get a Hail Mary pass here, perhaps. Low snap. Ashenhurst with it, throwing it deep. And it's going towards the end zone. We have to see on the tip. Knocked down by the Blue Devils, and that's the end of the first half of play.
Craig Rogers knocked that ball down to the very end. The Devils played great on defense, 4 touchdowns on offense. So as we go into halftime, the Blue Devils lead it 28-7 over North Stafford.
Thanks for catching.
Blue Devil fans, and we are underway here at Broman Field. Short pooch kick. Bounces over the Blue Devils' head, and a nice hit laid on Addison Deal there by the Wolverine defense. Knocks him backwards, but it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Blue Devils. First possession of the second half for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. There's a snap. Handoff around the left side there to Brandon Jones, still on his feet, busts a couple tackles, cuts it up the middle, it's off to the races. First play of the second half for the Blue Devils, and Brandon Jones is streaking down the sideline. 10-5 touchdown, Blue Devils.
Holy cow, you just wouldn't believe it there. 78-yard run right out of the gate, and Brian said a moment ago, Blue Devils going to have a ball to open the second half. And I said, that's a bad thing to do. We got the lights back on, the scoreboard bulbs are flashing, and it may not be 74-20 this week, but the Blue Devil offense is in high octane. The Washington Post is backing up and say, wait a minute, who's got the offense now? Who's got the offense? Brian Jones had it all that time, Brandon Jones. And leading scorer in the district tacks on another one. And on to add the extra point is Mike Greenaway. And the 50-50 winner tonight, right in our own home neighborhood. Lacey Stanford won the 50-50, and we're happy for him. Lacey, time for the neighborhood cake party now, buddy.
There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, and through the uprights. 11:42 and remaining in the third quarter. Blue Devils score on the opening play of the third quarter, makes the score now 35-7 over the North Stafford Wolverines. And it's time for another kickoff by Mike Greenaway. Back deep for the Wolverines is Paris Edwards. But it's a little squib kip, nice high bounce about the 30-yard line. He slips, falls down on the tackle, Stephen Barber. Ashenhurst brings the no-huddle offense out for the Wolverines for the first time this second half. There's a snap. Quick, low pass out there, slips, falls down after a loss on the play. You take a look at that grass there, Blue Devil fans. No, it's not raining here, but the dew is starting to fall, and it's a little slippery out there for the players. 2nd down and 14, and on the blitz there, the Blue Devils, they get the pass off, and basically no run after the catch, but it's a short gain on the play for the Wolverines. 3rd down and 9 for the Wolverines, faced with another stiff 3rd down test. 10:45 to go in the third quarter. Another low snap. Good job by Ashenhurst. Pass right over the middle. Rifles it in there, but it's dropped on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And it looks like they're going for it on 4th down. Tipped and batted down, and the Blue Devils are now going to have excellent field position as they take over on downs.
Hey, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and that quick strike offense there doesn't get the job done. It's going to be 3 and out, and it becomes 4 and out, and Devils take it over on down.
Let's give Ryan back a hand for that last play there as he tipped that ball and prevented that 4th down completion. 1st down 10, Blue Devils bobbled snap, rolling on the ground. It looks like Jenkins followed on top. We're going to have to see who ends up with it, though. He had it, but then he lost it again. 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Devils now at the 35-yard line of the Wolverines. It's a little slippery out there as we just saw that last bobbled handoff. There's a pitch to Brandon Jones. He tries to cut it up the field, and the Wolverines are ready for that. They've seen that play before. Face mask on that play as the flag comes flying in. We'll have to wait for the official call. You saw it here on Channel 21, Blue Devil fans. That was a face mask, but the Blue Devils get called for a clipping, but they decline the penalty. It's now 3rd down and long for the Blue Devils, and there's another whistle, and the flags go flying again. After a clean played first half, we got a few flags here to start the second half. After a false start against the Blue Devils, it's now 3rd and 17 from the Wolverines 43. 9:12 to go in the third quarter. There's a snap. Jenkins with a deep drop. Comes the blitz. Pass over the middle. And ball's incomplete, intended for John Cagle. 9:05 to go in the third quarter play, and the Blue Devils are on for their first punt of the game. Ryan back stands there at about his 45, takes the snap, and kicks it here to the near side, backs up Paris, and bounces inside the 5 and rolls into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at their own 20-yard line. There's the snap, handoff to Woodbridge. We've seen this play before. A little more room this time. makes the corner, and Chris Smith in on there in the tackle after a big gain by the Wolverines offense. Woodbridge picked up the first down on that last play. It's now 1st and 10. Another handoff, this time on the right side, and he's dragging the Blue Devils here. Blue Devils need to step it up a little on defense, and he gains about 4 or 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 now for the Wolverines. Back to pass is Ashenhurst coming to the near side here, and there's Rogers giving chase, and he makes the tackle. They'll have the first down. 1st and 10 again for the Wolverines. 2 first downs in a row. Their offense is on the move now. And quick hitter over here to the near side, and the pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines. 7:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap handoff up the middle. Dawes on the blitz. Woodbridge keeps his feet and is bouncing it to the outside. A couple missed tackles as he's finally pushed out.
Nice draw call that time, and some of the Devils were going by a little hand tackling there. They're reaching and not putting their shoulder in, and don't want to let this high-powered offense get going. Devils lead at 35-7 with 7:48 to go in the 3rd quarter.
The Wolverines 3rd down and 3 here now, and there's a pitch. Thinking pass perhaps, but no, pulls it out to the outside. Ryan back gives chase, brought down, and we're going to have to see on the spot as to whether or not he got the first down. 4th and 1 for the Wolverines at the Blue Devil 42-yard line. Obviously they're going for it, trailing in the ball game. Ashenhurst comes up under center, changes the play, and it's going to be a keeper there, and he falls across for the first down. We've seen that before tonight. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. 3rd first down in a row. They're now at the Blue Devils 40-yard line on the move. Fake pitch to the far side, and it's coming back here to the near side. Pass is completed to Edwards here on the near side. Longest drive of the night for the Wolverines. 1st down and 10 again. The blitz is on by Gaskins, and the pass is completed out to the far side. Big block hit on Chris Smith. Looked like a little bit of an illegal block, but this play will stand, and it's going to be 1st down, it looks like, for the Wolverines. Actually, it's 2nd down for the Wolverines. Quick handoff to Woodbridge again. Picking his holes, and he's on the move, and nice tackle in there by the Blue Devil defense. Woodbridge picks up another 1st down for the Wolverines offense. They're now down to the Blue Devils 18. Pass to the outside, and tipped and dropped on the play. And on the defense, Stephen Barber. 2nd and 10 now for the Wolverines. Pass to the near side, completed, and nice tackle made by Chris Smith. 3rd down and 3 now for the Wolverines. Big 3rd down play, handoff up the middle to Woodbridge, and he fights ahead forward, and it's going to be close to the 1st down. 4th and short now for the Wolverines. Brian Duncan and Ryan Back stand over that football looking to stop the Wolverines. They've already completed 1 4th down conversion this drive. Ashenhurst looks over the defense and sets his offense, calling the audible, and sets another man in motion and takes the ball himself and is pushing forward. And I have to see on the spot, it looks like Brian Duncan in there trying to rip that ball out, and we're going to have to see on the spot. The Wolverines picked up the 1st down that time by Ashenhurst. 1st and 10. Got a man open here over the middle. The ball's tipped and incomplete.
Ryan Back in that time to bat it away, and of course he made one go incomplete on 4th down a while ago there for North Stafford. So 4:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Devils 35-7 lead, trying to keep North Stafford out of the end zone. They started on their own 20. They made 1st downs, moved smartly down the field, but now it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
There's a snap to Ashenhurst. Quarterback keeper keeps it himself. Twists and turns, still on his feet, and the Blue Devils finally push him back. 3rd and goal now for the Wolverines. The Blue Devils are making them eat the clock on this drive. Kind of in the Blue Devils' favor. Pitch out to the far side to Woodbridge, trying to make the corner. Ryan Back gives chase. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
5-yard touchdown run momentarily quietens the Devil fans here. Gets the score up to 13 points, and on to add the extra point will be Boskin here in just a moment. But 3:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. There you see it. The Devils have resisted on this drive, but an 80-yard touchdown drive for North Stafford. They have some abilities, no question about it. Devils have to get the ball back and put that daredevil offense on it in the field again.
There's a snap, and the hold's down. The kick is low and through the uprights. 3:57 to go in the 3rd quarter play. The Culpeper County Blue Devils lead the North Stafford Wolverines 35-14. Everybody in the stands is yelling onside kick, and you can see the weird formation for the kickoff team for the Wolverines. As we get ready for the kick, Back deep's Brandon Jones, but we have a feeling this one's coming here to the near side, and they're stumbling and falling, not sure what's happening, and finally there goes the kick, and that ball did not go 10 yards before they hit it, and we're going to have to see it. I don't think that ball went 10 yards, though, there, Brooks.
Absolutely not. Stafford touched the ball twice before it went there, and the Devils do recover it, so I'm not sure if the refs would have got that right. Good thing they got the ball, so Devils will have it at midfield.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils after they recovered that onside kick. They're at the Wolverines' 49. Snap, run up the middle by Kropp, and he falls down after a pickup of about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 for the Wolverines. That's Dinkins to the far side there, and we have Kropp in the backfield. Fake handoff to Kropp, and there's that counter play again, but the Wolverines sniffed that one out, and they knocked down Brandon Jones at about the 50-yard line. 3rd and long now for the Blue Devils after that loss on the 2nd down play. They're back at the midfield stripe, and Jenkins takes the snap. Obviously back to pass. The blitz is on. It's the corner blitz. Screen pass to Addison Deal. He turns on the Jets, turns it upfield, and gets hit, but he's short of the 1st down. 2nd punt in a row now for the Blue Devils. 4th and 5. Snap's good. The blitz is on, but Ryan Back gets away a good one. Backs up the Wolverines to the 5-yard line. Makes the first man miss and is trying to turn the corner, and he's got one. It's off to the races here. Ryan Back gives chase, and he's off. Looks like he's going to the end zone for a touchdown for the Wolverines.
Harris Edwards, 95 yards, and that's exactly what the Devils didn't need to let them get back in the ball game with just one super play there, and that's what they did. Punted down to the 5, and the blocking was set up on the far side. And I tell you, Ryan Back just really got nailed over there. They had that picket fence set up there. So the Devils will have a chance to get the ball back. They've gone 3 and out 2 times in a row now. They did have a 78-yard run to start off the 2nd half. Devils haven't made a 1st down in this 3rd quarter, but here comes Boskin, try to add the 21st point here. And this game has had all the explosiveness as was billed before the game started.
There's a snap, the hold, and the kick is up and through the uprights. 1:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Blue Devils' lead is now trimmed to 35-21 over the North Stafford Wolverines. And the weird kickoff formation again are the Wolverines. They're trailing by 14 points now. They look like they're spreading out to the regular formation. Back deep is Brandon Jones for the Blue Devils. And here comes the kick. And it's an onside kick. Ball's up there for grabs, and we'll have to see who comes down with it. The Blue Devils got a hold of it. We'll have to see if they come out of the pile with the ball. Nice recovery on that last play by Jeremy Pearson on that onside kick. It's Blue Devils ball, 1st down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. They need to stem the tide here. Pass out to Dinkins, 2nd time with a ball tonight. Follow his blocker there, John Cagle, and he gets up there to the 1st down marker. Nice run by Terrence Dinkins.
And he was able to stay in bounds. The officials give it to him. He tippy-toed down the sideline. Good play for the Devils. They're not deterred. That's a first down of the half. They do have 1 touchdown in this 3rd quarter, but 2 touchdowns from the Wolverines has made it a little more interesting now, so they get it up to midfield.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the 45-yard line as Jason Miller gets ready to snap the ball. Got John Cagle here on the near side, and Jenkins looks that way. Blitz is on, and he is just plowed under as the entire Wolverines defense was up the backfield that time for the blitz. 2nd down and 17 for the Blue Devils now. 1 minute to go in the 3rd quarter of play after that last sack of Jenkins. Back, draw played. Brandon Jones tries to get the corner, and he's up there and he's fighting, and he's down after he crosses the original line of scrimmage. Nice pickup on the play of about 7 yards. 3rd and 9 for the Blue Devils as we wind down the 3rd quarter of play here. It's Jermaine Kropp in motion out here to the near side. Terrence Dinkins to the far side, and Jenkins looks like he's changing the play. Finally under center, and we're ready to go, and there's the snap. Looks for the handoff. The blitz is on again. Nice pass here to the near side, Ryan Back, and he makes a nice little run up here to the near side. We have to wait on the spot. Can't quite see where the ball is, but it looks like it's a 1st down. 1st down and 10 Blue Devils. At the end of the 3rd quarter of play, the Blue Devils lead the football game 35-21 over the North Stafford Wolverines.
Thanks.
Quarter Blue Devil fans, 35-21 the score. Big pickup on 3rd down and long last time by Ryan Back. And this time it's a pitch to Brandon Jones here to the near side, trying to turn the corner. Got a little bit of a hole. Nice block, and brought down after a big gain on the play. Good run, Brandon Jones. After a Brandon Jones 12-yard run, it's now 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the Wolverines' 21-yard line. Jenkins takes the snap, hand off to Brandon Jones, cut down in the backfield, loss on the play. Nice linebacker blitz that last time by the Wolverines defense. Makes it 2nd down and 11 now for the Blue Devils. And there's a pitch around the right side. Running to the right side this time, Brandon Jones following that big block by Kevin Mays. And nice run that time of about 3 yards. After a Blue Devil timeout, it remains 3rd down and 7 for the Blue Devils. And Jenkins back to pass, slow developing play here. Ball over here to the near side and dropped on the play by John Cagle. Looks like a weird pass there. Either way, it's going to be 4th down for the Blue Devils. 4th and 7 for the Blue Devils. Big play here for both sides of the ball. Jenkins back to pass, looking here to the near side, going to the end zone's got John Cagle. Ball's up for grabs. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What a beautiful catch, John Cagle.
There he is right there on your screen, and he's giving it all to the Blue Devil fans. He's showing them what they got tonight, and all the publicity in the paper was about this high-powered North Stafford offense. John Cagle says, I've got fingers of glue, and look at him bring that ball in. Perfectly arched up through the air by Mike Jenkins. That's an 18-yard touchdown pass, and John Cagle had his first touchdown reception of the year last week, and today he makes the big-time play that puts the Devils over the top. It's still 10:30 to go in the ball game. The score amounts to 41-21. Greenaway on to add the extra points. And I tell you, when it counted, Blue Devils came up big time tonight.
There's the snap. The hold by Orange is down. The kick is sideways, but it goes through the uprights. 10:30 to go in the ball game. The Blue Devils now lead the football game 42-21 over the visiting North Stafford Wolverines. Comes the Blue Devils for another special teams kick here. A little squib kick down the middle again, taken at the 35 and bobbled, and he's down right where he catches the ball. The Wolverines are out on offense again, 10:26 to go in the ball game. And Ashenhurst takes the snap, throw here to the near side, completed, and brought down immediately by Orange on the play. 2nd and 6 now for the Wolverines with a turning clock, 10 minutes to go. Pass to the far side completed again, and on the tackle there's Dawes and Cagle, and dropped right where he catches the ball. 3rd and 2 now for the Wolverines. Ashenhurst takes it, handoff up the middle to Woodbridge, and it's off to the races. And he's put on a burst of speed, and he's going to be gone as Stephen Barber gives chase, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There's a low snap this time, and the kick is up, and looks like it's through the uprights, and it's a good PAT. 9:29 to go in the ball game. Culpeper Blue Devils lead the North Stafford Wolverines 42-28. Trailing by 14 points, the Wolverines come out to kick off the ball with under 9:30 to go in the ball game. This game is far from over. Let's see what the Wolverines do this time. It's another onside kick. Weird bounce. It's up in the air. The Wolverines tip it, and it's rolling around. It looks like the Blue Devils fell on the ball out of bounds. It should be Blue Devil ball. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils from their own 44-yard line after they recovered the onside kick. Got Kropp here in the backfield, and the pitch is to Brandon Jones around the right side. We've seen this play before. He breaks the corner. It's off to the races. One man to beat. He's down to the 20, 10, 15, 5. Touchdown, Blue Devils. I don't think he stepped out of bounds, and no, he didn't. And there's the call. It's touchdown, Blue Devils.
Brian, we were just talking about it a moment ago with those onside kicks. You keep on doing that, eventually you're going to get one. And I said, well, I tell you, the chance that you take, you keep giving the Blue Devils good field position. They're going to take advantage of it. And John Cagle, ladies and gentlemen, you watch it on the replay and see the block that he sprang on this near sideline to spring Jones for the touchdown, 56 yards for the touchdown. So Cagle makes an incredible catch, maybe the best Blue Devil catch of this year for a touchdown, as North Stafford was inching ever close. And that time, just a sensational block there to spring him around the corner. Here's Greenaway on to attempt to add the 49th point.
There's a snap, the hold by Orange, and the kick is up and through the uprights. 9:14 to go in the ball game now, and the Blue Devils now lead the football game 49-28 over the Wolverines of North Stafford. Here's the kickoff by Greenaway, and once again another squib kick right down the middle, high bounce, taken at the 30, and bounces outside. Stephen Barber gives chase. He's got the corner, and the ball comes loose and rolls out of bounds there. It'll be North Stafford football. We're at about the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Wolverines. Just over 9 minutes to go in the ball game. And back to pass Ashenhurst. Pump fakes. Going deep. It's got one man, but in on the defense there. Stephon Orange. Interception, slips. Gets up and brought down after a nice interception, Stephon Orange.
Oh, the Blue Devils will take it right there. It was a pop fly. It hung forever in the sky, just like the one that Orange couldn't bring in last year at Brook Point. But he got it this time. Devils have got the ball again. There's 8:57 to go. Brian has said the second half is taking forever. And looks like North Stafford's kind of losing that cool. The coach has to come all the way on the cross side of the field. Maybe he's going to jump in the mosh pit tonight here for us.
After the Blue Devil interception, the Wolverines kind of lost their heads there a little bit and got a unsportsmanlike penalty, so the Blue Devils have it 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. 8:57 to go in the ball game. And it's a pitch to Brandon Jones, the good old reliable play around the right side this time, cuts it up the field and dropped after about 3 yards, and there's a flag on the play. After a holding penalty against the Blue Devils, it's 1st down and along 20. And there's the handoff straight up the middle this time, and short gain on the play for the Blue Devils. And actually on that last play, there was a Blue Devil fumble. The Wolverines recovered, so now they have the ball 1st down and 10 at the Blue Devils 37. Fake handoff up the middle. Ashnhurst back to pass all the time in the world. And intercepted Stephen Barber. And man, this game is just seesawing back and forth. And the Blue Devils have the ball right back. Offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties there on that interception return. Cooler heads trying to prevail here. Blue Devils ball 1st and 10. Handoff right side, Brandon Jones, good little hole. Nice pickup of about 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for the Blue Devils, 7:30 to go in the ball game. Handoff to Brandon Jones again, and fights up near that 1st down marker. We'll have to wait on the spot. After that offsides penalty, it's 1st down and 10 for the Blue Devils at their own 43-yard line. Snap and handoff to Brandon Jones, this time around the left side, and then up the middle. Nice pickup of about 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Blue Devils. 5:45 to go in the ball game. A handoff up the right side and met by the Wolverines and dropped after for no gain on the play. The Blue Devils now set after their timeout for this 3rd down and 8 play. 4:59 to go in the ball game. Handoff to Brandon Jones, and he is met after a gain of about 1 yard. 4th down for the Blue Devils as Ryan Back takes the snap for the punt, gets it away. Nice high kick. Wolverines call for a fair catch, and it's a nice Blue Devil roll, and it's down at about the 14-yard line. The Wolverines take over possession with 4:08 to go in the ball game. 1st down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Ashenhurst with the snap, looking deep. Blitz is on. Ryan Back wraps him up, drop down right in front of the goal line. After that big Blue Devils sack, it's now 2nd and 20. And the Wolverines are pinned deep, and actually Ashenhurst standing in the end zone. Looking to the far side for a pass. Got a man open and tackled there out of bounds by Craig Rogers. 3rd and 3 for the Wolverines. 3:34 to go. Handoff to Woodbridge around the left side. A little bit of hole. He could be off, but no. Chris Smith in there on the tackle with along with a couple other Blue Devils. Wolverines have dug themselves out of the hole. It's 1st and 10 at their own 34 now. 3:23 to go in the ball game. Ashenhurst back to pass. Back jumps up, tries to block, but no. Catch made, but a nice hit put on by Stefan Orange. Looks like the Blue Devils are in their prevent defense, and the Wolverines are taking advantage, getting huge chunks of yards. But the clock's still running. Back to pass. Ashenhurst all kinds of time, going deep down the middle of the field. And nice defense that time by Craig Rogers. That was number 1 on number 1. Edwards against Rogers, and Rogers won that battle. 2nd down and 10. 3:09 to go in the ball game. There's a quick pitch to the far side, and in on that tackle there to jar the ball loose is Stephen Barber. 3rd down and 10 for the Wolverines. The clock stopped now at 3:01. Ashenhurst back to pass again. A lot of holding going on there, looked like. Doesn't matter anyway. The ball goes through the hands, and it's going to be 4th down and 10. 4th and 10 for the Wolverines. They're working hard for their yards. Ryan Back on the bull rush again, and he steps in front of the pass, but the pass is completed, and Stefan Orange makes the tackle, and it looks like it's short of the 1st down. We're going to have to see on the spot. Blue Devils looking to run the clock out here. 2:47 to go in the ball game. 1st down and 10. Handoff to Brandon Jones. Been the workhorse tonight, and it's off to the races here. Nice spin move, holds onto that ball, and he's into Wolverine territory. 1st down for the Blue Devils. 1st down and 10 for the Blue Devils. 2:15 to go in the ball game. Handoff this time to Addison Deal. A little bit of a hole, and the Wolverines stack him up and push him backwards. After Addison Deal's 4-yard pickup, it's 2nd down and 6 for the Blue Devils. Handoff this time to Souter, and he's going nowhere. Dropped in the backfield for a loss. Under a minute, down to 50 seconds to go in the ball game. 3rd down and 9. Quick handoff up the middle to Souter. A little bit of a hole, and he fights for it. And it looks like he's got the 1st down for the Blue Devils. And this will be the last play of the ball game. Jenkins just has to take a knee as we're at 10 seconds. Blue Devils picked up a big win tonight. Got through their first big hurdle of the district season, and it was a whale of a ball game by both sides, Brooks.
Well, Brian, you know you're right, and you can't believe everything you read in the paper, because there was sure a lot written about Chris Beatty and the super-duper North Stafford offense, but the Devils had it on defense, and the Devils had it on offense, too. They took 2-touchdown lead here early in the ball game. They hit 14-0. In the halftime, the score was 28-7. They came right out. Brandon Jones with a 78-yard touchdown run, first play of the third quarter, and got the score to 35-7. Then it was mostly exchanged back and forth. North Stafford sure had some talented players there. Woodbridge we saw run the ball. Paris Edwards with a 95-yard punt return narrowed the score to 35-21. Then the Devils came back with a super-duper, maybe the best catch of the year by John Cagle in the end zone. Got the Devils to 42-21. 62-yard run by Woodbridge made it 42-28. But Brandon Jones came back a 56-yard touchdown run, make the final score 49-28. And the Devils had it when it counted. They were super coached, super played. They kept their heads. North Stafford wasn't quite always able to do that tonight. So the Devils now go on the road for 2 big games here. With Stafford, of course, and then with James Wood, have an off week. And when we return here, following the 3 weeks away from Roman Field, it'll be October 29th. It'll be close to Halloween. It'll be close to the end of the 9 weeks, and it'll be homecoming for the Devils. So that's going to be super, something to look forward to. Devils get their record to 6-0. They take the lead now in the Commonwealth District. So, Brian, it was great fun tonight. We look for fun on the road in the next 2 weeks, and then a week off.
And that's the final score of the football game, Blue Devil fans. Blue Devils win this one 49-28 over the visiting North Stafford Wolverines.
Way down south in Culpeper County, Virginia at Culpeper High School. 2 unbeatens in the Virginia AAA Commonwealth League, North Stafford and Culpeper, Culpeper in blue. This one featured over 800 yards of offense. Let's get it started. David Winning starts it out, 7-zip Culpeper. Culpeper red hot, looking to add to their lead. Going for more, but North Stafford's Joe Gibson cools them off. But not for long. They get it back and put it into the capable hands of Brandon Jones, who had 246 yards himself, 46 of them right here. He makes it 14-0 Culpeper in the second quarter. North Stafford knew they better come up with something quick, or they were going to get buried. On a 4th and 10, Chris Ashenhurst looking, finds Alan Woodbridge, and Alan Woodbridge turns it into a 44-yard touchdown. That cut Culpeper's lead in half at 14-7. A few blinks later, and they'd made it 28-7. Quarterback Mike Jenkins, it's the weekend, he's a do-it-yourselfer. In a scoring fest, Culpeper wins it, 49-28. Checking our Washington.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Snap. Jenkins looking downfield, rolling out here to the near side. Looks like he's got it complete. 1st and 10 now.
Touchdown. 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 That's right. What'd I tell you?
Over the middle. Devils up for the snap. Jenkins back, fakes the handoff, throws down the middle. Dinkins with the catch, and it's a touchdown, Blue Devils.
Oh, what a super play. I mean, he laid out for that ball on the slant inside, just grabbed it and made up for that one. He went off for his hands, went for a touchdown the other way. So 23-yard touchdown pass. The Devils on the board now. Madison leads 7-6, and Greenaway on to add the extra point.
Jenkins is back to pass this time over the middle. There's Dinkins. He holds onto the ball. Nice catch. Tackle made on the play by number 14, George Webb.
Nice pickup, 21 yards that time, down to the 20-yard line, and the Devils move the chains once again. Very impressive drive.
It is 4th down and 10. Big play here for the Blue Devils as Jenkins gets ready. Pearson in the backfield, 2 receivers to the far side. There's a snap. Looking to the far side, down the middle for Dinkins, and there's the catch. And he's brought down at the goal line. Let's see if it's a touchdown or not. And it's a touchdown, Blue Devils.
Very close call to goal line, but he definitely had the reception. He had it for a second. He got it across the line and he let it go. And I want to give a heck of a lot of credit when you watch this on the replay. You watch Joel Pearson pick up that lineman coming through, because without Pearson's block there, Jenkins doesn't get that ball away. No chance for the touchdown. Now here's Greenaway on to add the extra point.
Yards for the Blue Devils here at the 40-yard line. Jenkins back looking for the pass. Throws it underneath. Short hops it on one hop there to Dinkins, it looks like. Yeah, Dinkins. Pass incomplete by Jenkins. Guild. And Jenkins is back to pass, looking to the far side. As an over the middle, though, with a good catch by Dinkins. He fakes a couple defensive players out, and he's still on his feet, and he's dragging them. And it's a 1st down, Blue Devils.
That was a super scintillating play. First the catch, then the run, and the stretch for the extra yardage. And the Culpeper fans are fired up. And I'll tell you, we got a whole bunch of them down here tonight.
Anything up their sleeves here. Stephen Barber to the near side. Cagle to the far side. Pearson in the backfield. Jenkins drops back. He's looking, and there he is. Dinkins on the far side. He's hit and dropped in the field of play. Clock is still rolling. 1:10 left to go in the game. The Blue Devils.
From the Patriot 45-yard line. Jenkins takes the snap, drop back the pocket, fires deep over the middle. There's Dinkins. It's complete. That's going to be 6 for the Culpeper Blue Devils.
And, of course, that's a 5th touchdown pass reception of the year for Dinkins. He had 2 last home game here, and that one goes for 45 yards, the same way as we've seen before. Lou Sorrentino says he's really hard to cover one-on-one. He sets up his moves in the first quarter. First move that he makes in the second quarter is straight down the sideline, takes it in for the touchdown. 6-0 for the Devils, and Greenaway on to add the extra point.
Get their flags dry cleaned after this one. He's got a man open along the far side. It's complete for the 1st down and much more. Terrence Dinkins.
Dinkins had him all the way that time. He got behind Greg Brown, so that time our star beat their star. A few minutes ago, it was Brown beat Dinkins. And with 7:15 to go, the Devil fans in the stands get new life now, and see if we can mount this drive and keep it going.
Nate now. The crowd rises to the occasion. Jenkins fires over the middle. Dinkins has it off his fingertips, incomplete.
Now, I'll tell you, if you go back and look at the tape of the Madison game, you'll see he caught one just like that on a slant in for a touchdown, just laid out perfectly for that. He can catch that ball just with the wet field and the wet ball there, just not right now. 5:09 to go in the ball game, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Albemarle on the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time left, though. 5:09 remaining in the game. The Blue Devils trail by 3. The Patriots go on offense. The ball is loose. The Blue Devils are on it, and there is new life at Broman Field.
That's right. We just saw some of the Blue Devils.
The first for the Culpeper Blue Devils. 4:24 left in the ball game. They trail by 3. Jenkins looking out to the far side. Ball is tipped. And it's incredibly caught by Terrence Dinkins. He's headed for the end zone. Touchdown. The Blue Devils go on top.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We had Pinball Wizard at Madison. We had it here tonight because that was off everybody's hands. Holy Toledo, you can see a play like that in high school football every now and then. But, man, he was Johnny on the spot, takes that ball in for the touchdown. And the Devils with a 37-yard touchdown. 4:13 to go in the ball game now, and the Devils take a 13-10 lead. The all-important extra point. Here's Greenaway on to attempt to add it. And contact us at the station, send a check along to us. It's going to be exciting highlight tape to have this year. Quentin Mullins was with it tonight, and they came up and got some of Peg's cookies. 21-yard line, backside by side this time. Harris along with Pearson. Turns, it's a pass play. He's looking to the right, and it's complete there for Dinkins. He breaks a tackle, and he will go in. Turns Dinkins, 21-yard touchdown. Look for the flags. I don't see any flags. 8:47 to go in the first quarter, and the Devils take a 6-0 lead. What do you think of that pass play, John?
Quite a play, Brooks. Quite a play. Dinkins was wide open, and it made it look easy as pie.
Okay, Mike Greenaway. Jenkins under center. Joel Pearson and Harris behind him, and he's looking downfield right off the bat. Airs it out to the far sideline, and Dinkins had got behind his man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a 68-yard pass play with 11:42 to go in the third quarter, just right out of the box. And I tell you, they saw some in the first half. They missed him a couple of times when the Devils could have got up 14-0. But, John, I tell you, he aired it out on the far sideline. How about that play?
Boy, that was nice, Brooks. He just laid that ball out there for the receiver to fall, come right underneath it, and catch it. Just a great play. Much better than the first half passes by Mike.
The only thing worse than missing a play.
Side. Jenkins drops back, looking to the far side, has it complete. That's Jenkins out across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Nice little button hook play, and he came up and in there, and nice pickup for the Devils. First play of the ball game.
Now from Culpeper. Jenkins dropping back, looking out here to the near side, undershoots Terrence Dinkins. After the incompletion, brings up second down 15 now for the Blue Devils. Jonathan Mills in motion to the far side. Jenkins' hands going around the far side. That's Harris. He's free into the secondary. Got some room. The ball's on the ground again. It looks like Terrence Dinkins may have gotten on it. Legal shift penalty. Brings it back to the 37 of Culpeper. Making it third down and 4. Launches it. He's got to complete to Dinkins. Out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
All right, now, Greg, I'll check for the flags, but since everybody's moving upfield, I don't think there'll be any. Of course, Terrence Dinkins' leading scorer for the Devils was 6 TD receptions. They almost had his 7th, so good pickup from the 37 down to the 12-yard line.
He just score here, first down and 10 from about the Charger 11-yard line. Fires out to the far flat. Got a man open. It's Terrence Dinkins. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And making it look easy so far, getting good pass protection up front by that Blue Devil line. He just finds Dinkins wide open left flat. And I tell you, I just don't know who was supposed to be covering him. Nobody was. So 9:39 to go in the first quarter. Devils take a 6-0 lead. That's the 7th TD reception of the year for Dinkins and the 9th touchdown pass for Mike Jenkins.
Jenkins takes the snap. Looking out here, the near side fires it. He's got it complete to Dinkins. Nobody seems to be able to cover him tonight. He's out to near midfield.
Tarnell Mitchell, what a hit in the secondary, but once again wide open is Terrence Dinkins. Brendan Suda in at the fullback now for Joel.
Go first quarter. Blue Devils up by 7. First and 10 now from their own 20. Jenkins looking out at the far side, fires, has Dinkins once again. Complete. That's going to be very close to a first down. Second. Jenkins drops back in the pocket, has a man open on the far side, overthrows Terrence Dinkins. Third down 11 now for the Culpeper Blue Devils. Jenkins drops back in the pocket, sets pressure, rolls out of the pocket to the far side. He's going to come up well short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 8. The far side. Jenkins looking that way. Fires short over the middle. Looks like it was complete to Terrence Dinkins.
I'll tell you, I think that was a great catch. That ball was thrown slightly behind him, and he's able to come back, lean backward, and take it in there. Stops the clock with 19 seconds to go in the first quarter. Believe it or not, this is the 5th possession of the ball game for the Devils, and we're still in the
Jenkins dropping back, looking to the far side, pumps once, rolls to the far side. Fires it out here. He's got Dinkins open. Dinkins drops it right on the numbers.
Of course, Dinkins could feel the pressure. 3 defensive backs flowing in on him, and it was backside pressure from the linebacker that time on Mike.
From about their own 38. Pass out here to the near side, complete to Dinkins. That's going to be good for the first down and a whole lot more. 24 seconds remaining first half. Up the line quickly. Fires it.
Devils roll up real strong on defense. Ball will be on the 25 now. 1st and 10 for the Devils. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
So the Blue Devils recover the fumble. They go back on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. 2 minutes left to go, 3rd quarter. Jenkins takes the snap, looking downfield, fires out here to the near side. He's got Jenkins open. It's picked off. Going the other way. Chargers at midfield to the 3 now for the Blue Devils. Jenkins sets, fires out here to the near side. Jenkins has it complete. Coming back to the ball, that should be plenty for the first down. Motion along the front and flags fly. 2nd down, call it 15 after the procedure penalty against Culpeper. Picked off at the 5-yard line. A lot of running room coming back the Charger way. Nearly out to midfield, pulled down at the 40-yard line.
35, they got 65 yards to go and 5:19 to do it in after Paul Moss took Harris' fumble, 20 yards for the TD, give him a 28-24 lead.
Jenkins looking out here to the near side. Has it complete? That's Jenkins to the 45-yard line. Should be close to the first down. Was over the line when he made the pass. Illegal forward pass backs us up plenty. Looks like first down and a long way here. He's got it incomplete. They're going to call the pass incomplete and intended for Terrence Jenkins. Forces backing up on their own. 3rd down, about 30. Jenkins takes the snap, looking over here to the nearest side. Flag already down. Terrence Jenkins goes up for the ball. It's incomplete. And on 4th and 30 to about the 13-yard line. 2:12 left to go in the ball game. An absolute must drive for the Blue Devils. Jenkins drops, fires out to the far side, overthrows, intended for Dinkins. Down 10 for the Blue Devils. Jenkins sets, fires down the far side. He has it complete to Jenkins. Out here to the 37-yard line, but more importantly, 1:30 left to go. First down 10 for the Culpeper Blue Devils. 1:30 left to go in the game. An absolute must drive. They trail by 4. Jenkins fires out here to the nearest side. Barber drops it at midfield. Jenkins takes the snap. Gets it complete to Jenkins, but has it knocked away. Time winding down now. 58 seconds left to go. 4th down 4. This will probably be the Hail Mary. Jenkins takes it back. Fires out to the far side. They're calling it incomplete, I believe.
Well, I got to say, I don't think the ref was in real good position. I think that was a reception, but they're going to call it incomplete. Devils not happy on the far side of the field, but...
Ball goes over on downs. Jenkins dropping back. Lots of pressure in the pocket. 29 seconds left to go first half. Fires out to the far side. In and out of the arms of Terrence. The pressure steps up in the pocket and fires. He's got Terrence Jenkins open. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Now, I got to tell you, Greg, Lou Sarantino wasn't very happy after that sack a moment ago, but they come back with a super play that time, and Dinkins made up for it. 15 seconds ago before halftime, the score amounts to 20-0. Greenaway on the extra point, but what a big play when Monticello went for it. 4th and a foot on their own 22. Didn't come close to making it, and here's Greenaway with the extra point.
Devils, Jenkins, drawn back, looking out here to the near side. Has it complete to Jenkins. He's beyond the first down marker. That's going to be good for a first down and maybe another 10.
Impressive running after he caught the ball. Good 2nd and 3rd effort, and as you oftentimes see, sometimes he'll lay it on the ground.
Complete to Jenkins along the far side, just 3 yards short of the first down. He's got it complete to Jenkins along the far side, just 3 yards short of the first down. 4:43 left to go first quarter. The Blue Devils already lead this one, 7-0 over the Indians. Jenkins looking out here to the nearest side. Undershoots Jenkins. Exception Blue Devils. 1st and 10 deep in Indian territory. Fires out to the far side. He has Jenkins complete. Still on his feet. Down to about the 1-yard line.
And I think I see a flag come in for holding penalties. We have to check this one out.
Go for the first down. Jenkins, straight back in the pocket, fires out to the near side, has Dinkins complete, but he's going to be short in the first down.
I tell you, he zipped that ball and showed the arm. It's put him now over 1,000 yards passing for the receiving, and closer to the first down there. It's going to be about 2 yards.
Blue Devils. Jenkins dropping back, looking to the far side, has Dinkins open. It's complete. Good for the first down and a whole lot more, about 8 yards more.
Gets down to about the 11-yard line there, and Devils in maximum pass protect that time. They kept Harris and Sider in. And
once again from the Indian 43, Jenkins fires deep along the far side, knocked away at the last second, intended for Dinkins. Jenkins, second down, call it 13 now. Jenkins drops back, firing along the far side again. He's got Dinkins on Dawson, complete. Down to about the 1 yard line.
Sensational play. This whole first half has just been one Blue Devil highlight reel. And don't forget to get your Blue Devil highlight tape of the entire season. All 10 regular season games are going to have homecoming. The key in this first half definitely going to be in the playoffs. And that tight roping down the sideline there, that time Dinkins sets them up in great position now. And it'll be on the 7-yard line. Devils' first and goal is 4:36 to go before halftime.
Terrence Dinkins split to the far, backfield in the tee. Jenkins drops, sets, fires to the far side. He's got Dinkins open. It's complete. Touchdown on the second play from scrimmage. Blue Devils get 6.
I'll tell you, that's just the way the coaches drew it up. They went into maximum protect that time. They held both of the backs into block. Let's just see if Dinkins can beat him downfield. And sure enough, look at the arch on that ball. Plenty of air under. Dinkins takes it in for his 9th touchdown reception of the year. It's 37 yards. Greenaway on to add the extra point.
Down, call it 7 now. 2 receivers out here to the near side. Fires it out here. Got to complete to Dinkins. He's going to be very close to the first down. So 4 now. Jenkins looking to the far side. Looking deep. Fires for Dinkins. Double covered. Dangerous pass. Incomplete. Left to go first half. Blue Devils back on offense. They lead this one 7-0. Fires out to the far side. Dinkins has it. Complete. He's got the first down and then some.
I tell you, if you stick him, you better bring him down, because if he gets around that corner, he was gone, and that was going to be a 71-yard touchdown for us.
Cagle split out here to the near side. Harris and Souter in the backfield. Throws to the far side. Has it complete to Dinkins. That's going to be good for 7 yards. I'd call it 4 for the Blue Devils. Jenkins drops back into the pocket, sets, fires out here to the near side. Has Dinkins. That's going to be good for a first down. First half, Blue Devils lead at 14-7 over Cortland. Jenkins thrown out here, has it complete to Dinkins along the near side. He's going to try to get out of bounds when the jig is up, and that is about it. He'll be about 5 yards short of the first. The Blue Devils. Ryan back in motion to the far side. Backfield in the eye. Jenkins drops, fires quickly out to the far side. Looks like he has it complete to Terrence Dinkins.
Good comeback right that time. Should be enough to pick up the first down. Keep the Devils' drive alive.
From our own 48. Jenkins fires out here to the near side. Has Dinkins open. Just misses him, incomplete.
So the ball goes incomplete to Dinkins. It'll bring up second down. And with us in the booth, we have downfield. He hesitates, fires over the middle, and incomplete. Intended for Terrence Dinkins. There would have been a first down at midfield, but it goes incomplete. Pearson in the backfield. Mike Jenkins looking downfield. It's a sideline pass, and it goes incomplete. Intended for Dinkins. He overthrew him at the sideline. Curtis Robinson into the backfield for that last carry and was snowed under. And Mike Jenkins now back passing, and he hits on the far sideline to Terrence Dinkins, his favorite receiver, and that'll pick up the second first down of the ball game for the Devils. Robinson set side by side in the backfield. Jenkins looking that way again, intended for Dinkins, and goes incomplete over on the far side of the field. Third and Alan Harris into the ball game. And they turn and hand off to Harris. He escapes one tackle and then cut down by the linebacker after a short pickup of about 3 yards. Second down for the Devils now. There's 6:06 to go before halftime. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. Jenkins looks downfield, and he hits Dinkins, who came down and made the little upcut for the reception.
Kind of risky pass there, though, Brooks. I tell you, if He hadn't caught it. That could have gone in for a touchdown.
The Devils will snap it again. One of the most unusual calls I think we've ever seen here on pass interference on the Blue Devil receiver, and it turned out he was committing to pass interference. But the Devils pass downfield to Terrence Dinkins, and all the fans want to know where's the flag there. But looks like that they will be close to the first down. Backfield and Allen Harris. Dinkins split to the top side of the field. He's looking that way. He goes to the down and out pattern, and the ball goes incomplete. Harris in the backfield. Jenkins looking to the left side. His pass is complete to Terrence Dinkins, and he makes the out move and picks up the first down. They're up to the downfield, the pump fake, and he's airing it out, going deep. Terrence Dinkins is there, and speed comes across, knocks the ball away. John, super play that time.
Oh, what a fantastic play. The ball was hung up there a little bit, and that allowed the defender to come over and try to almost intercept the ball.
Along with Harris in the backfield. Jenkins is looking to the near sideline. He overthrows Terrence Dinkins. 3rd and 4, along with Harris in the backfield. Jenkins under center now. Looking over the middle, and he's going down and out. Intended for Terrence Dinkins. Is overthrown at the far sideline. 3rd and 10 for the Devils as they split Jenkins to the top side of the field, bring Cagle in motion back to the right side. Jenkins looking, slants over the middle, and ball goes incomplete. Brian hit the hole for 5. It's 2:46 to go after the Devils made him go 4 and out after North Stafford reached the Devil 35. Cagle in motion to the line of scrimmage. Jenkins back to pass. He's lobbing it down deep. Dinkins is running under it. Oh, just over his fingertips. 2nd and 10 for the Wolverine 32. Jenkins is looking downfield, and as Dinkins slipped down, the pass goes incomplete. 3rd and 10, 20. The ball would have been on the 35, but the unsportsmanlike conduct against the Devils moves them back 15. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Jenkins, and he tries for Dinkins. The ball was overthrown and almost intercepted at 25. The Blue Devil fans are stomping in the stands there, faking the blitz. North Stafford looking to come. Jenkins looking to his right. He drops back. He rolls to the right, and he throws. And it is caught for a first down by Terrence Dinkins on the far side of the field, I do believe. Ball on the 7-yard line of the Blue Devils. Jenkins under center. And he looks to the left. He hits Dinkins there and found a seam in that zone, and he takes it in for another first down for the Devils. Where he slot to the top side of the field inside Dinkins. Here comes Cagle to the near side. Jenkins is going back. He's looking downfield, back across the field. Now he's airing it out. This is a long ball for Terrence Dinkins. And the ball goes for a completion. What a super-duper play by Terrence Dinkins. And these fans have come to their feet, John, and I tell you, that's what you need with the clutch there with 3:09 to go. And what a super pass play.
Boy, Mike Rhodes
to the 40 for a first down. Cagle in the slot to the top side of the field inside Dinkins.